But Conlon with 5 points now, but she also has 5 assists.
Can they make it 3 in a row? They're starting to believe again in Stores. (66-57). UConn with the lead. Another little piece of history. If Diana Taurasi is on the winning side, she would have 3 national championships to her credit. She's already the 2-time Naismith National Player of the Year. Leads Connecticut all-time in assists. 3rd all-time in points. She is 6th all-time in blocks. She is the only collegiate player invited to try out for the national team. You could go on and on about Diana Taurasi, and you'd still have plenty left you haven't said.
And I tell you, if the USA is smart, they better put her on the team.
UConn 50% from long range. And now Tennessee is probably going to need some threes. Robinson, nice move. Robinson with 13.
Connecticut playing Robinson a little too tight, forcing her to take the outside shot. She's had some great drives to the basket.
Remember, there is no 10-second backcourt violation in women's basketball. It gives them a lot more room to operate against the press, and it's a lot harder to double team.
It'll be interesting to see down the road if the rules committee discusses ever changing that in the women's game to put the 10-second rule in there.
I think it'd be a good idea, and a bad break for Tennessee is Latoya Davis just picked up her 5th personal foul, so their best defensive player has just gone out of the ballgame with 6 points and 7 assists. The senior from Forsyth, Georgia.
Latoya Davis for 3 years sat the bench, got her chance this year, even thought about transferring, averaged maybe 9 minutes a game. And then all of a sudden, Lori Morey got hurt. She got inserted, and just what a difference she made for this Lady Vol team.
Big heart as a defender. Taurasi goes to the line, the senior from Chino, California, playing her last game. 17 points. Short woefully on that free throw. In the tournament this year, 18 points, 9 assists the first game, then 17 and 7, 21 and 4, 27 and 3. And she's approaching 20 in this one. The lead's still 7. Tennessee still alive. Jackson forced the 3.
They wanted to get a quick shot, maybe not the best shot though.
Steal by Zolman. Jackson again for 3. And a foul with 45.9 left.
Well, in the SEC tournament, Brittany Jackson hit a bomb against Georgia, which was a critical shot. She has the range, she has the confidence, but those were 2 tough shots.
The star last night, Emeka Okafor. Absolutely brilliant in the pivot for the men's team. Tonight, Diana Taurasi trying to lead the women's team to an improbable double. Championships for both men and women in the same year, never done in Division I. 3 straight free throw misses for UConn. Turner was short on that one.
They're leaving the door open. This is the Tennessee team. The last 3 games, those 9 lives, are they going to be there? Give
them a chance for a miracle, they'll pull it off. The last possession was huge if they could have hit one of those threes. Still a 3-possession game with an 8-point lead. And a timeout called by Pat Summitt with 42-4 left in this national championship game. Well, you've got Zolman, Butts, and Jackson, who are good outside shots. But that's exactly what UConn is going to defend. Right now, it wouldn't matter if they go inside for a layup. Wouldn't you let them have that?
Well, exactly. You put a lot of pressure on those perimeter players and let the ball go inside. And someone like Ashley Robinson, who I think has had a terrific game for the Lady Vols. But, you know, those missed free throws kind of left the door open a little bit. But Connecticut, they've held tough as far as keeping their head above water, especially on the boards in the second half.
Let's go to Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Mike, to the victor goes the spoils. Connecticut 42 seconds away from the three-peat. Here's the shoe. If they win it, they get it. Mike?
Oh, I love that. Tennessee trying to prevent them from slipping it on. Spencer's in there. She's a good long-range shooter. Jackson got inside the three-point line and missed an immediate foul against Turner. Tennessee's had chances to cut into this lead, but they haven't done it.
And coming out, you can score a couple quick two-pointers. So you've got this pressure defense on the perimeter. Go inside and get the 2 points. Get the quick basket. And then you can stop play because you're hoping that Connecticut's going to miss some more free throws. But I think they had enough time to maybe 2 possessions to go quick hits inside.
UConn has missed 3 of its last 4. Turner will go to the line. She gets a pair here and hits the first. 68-59. Remember, UConn did not come into this tournament as the #1 team in the nation. In fact, only a 2nd seed. In the last poll, they were ranked 6th in the country. Butts on the run, pulls up for 3. Solman tries to keep it alive, and she's fouled. Jessica Moore over the back. That's a favor for Tennessee because it stops the clock at 23-8. Eli will come back in for Pat Summitt.
Well, early in this game, Tennessee looked like they were just not going to get anything started. They were shooting 28%. And then all of a sudden their defense picked up. Connecticut started rushing things and not running their offense and let Tennessee right back in it.
Gino Auriemma, if he wins this game, would be 5-0 when he reaches the national championship game.
It's amazing.
Pretty much a deadlock.
Well, the fact that Pat Summitt's been in so many Final Fours, she's got a pretty amazing record too.
15.
Gino, if he wins this one, has 5 national championships. Pat Summitt 6, and the 2 of them on the hunt for John Wooden's record of 10.
And they both agreed that it was appropriate that if they were going to win 3 in a row, they should do it against Tennessee. And if Tennessee was going to come back and win a national championship, it was appropriate that they would do it against the team UConn that has dominated this sport in the last several years.
And the media has talked so much about the rivalry between the 2 coaches, more so than they have the programs themselves. And the 2 coaches, they're not the best of friends, but there is a great amount of respect for both of them.
In title games, what a magnificent record. This would make it 5-0, a 9-point lead. Butts can't hit the shot. Kept it alive, but she was out of bounds. And the UConn fans come to their feet.
We talk about stars in this game. There are a lot of them.
And now the Tennessee fans on their feet cheering on their teams. Valiant effort. They got within 2, but that's as close as they did, and UConn wins 3 national championships in a row. The men and women have done it in the same year. Diana Taurasi will go out on top. 3 championships in her 4-year career. And certainly she didn't have to do it all herself tonight, Annie. She got some help from her teammates.
She really did, but what a player. I mean, all 4 years when she came in, the minute she touched ground and stores, you knew what kind of magic this kid had, even with the other players they had, with the Birds, Asia Jones, Cash, Williams, but this kid is something special.
For 4 years, Gino Auriemma has said the difference between UConn and everybody else is that we have Diana and you don't. And he's been right for 4 years.
And they won't feel sorry for him next year.
No. 70-61. UConn, even though they were the lower seed, came in as a favorite in most people's mind, and they showed tonight why they should be favored.